All right. What is up, my friends? Ohio, we got a problem. We always have problems in Ohio. Always. Always. Good evening. Tony was a bit rattled from all the stupid questions being asked. Oh, well, I mean, that's the life he chose. He didn't have to be a grifter. Didn't have to. Literally didn't have to. Let's see. Cone of silence. Scott getting instructions from hedge funds. Yeah, I was on a call. So didn't want to. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to skip the song to start. We'll do it later. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Antoinette is here. Hello. Welcome. All right. Well, let's kick this off. Let's kick it off. Well, in that spirit, let's kick it off. And we'll kick it off with... Dun, da, da, da.
Everybody's off in Boston. Let's kick it off. So currently, at this very moment, there is an active market manipulation campaign going on.
Oh my, that sounds terrible. An active market manipulation campaign. Oh dear, I'm frightened.
It's just unbelievable. I'm going to show you a few things that have come across my periphery today. My periphery today, and I think you should know about it. And I think Gary Gensler and the Securities and Exchange Commission, along with FINRA and the market makers, Citadel Securities, have some explaining to do. Let's kick it off. First, let's talk about this. Please note that
Gary, you got some splaining to do. Oh my God. How many times have they said that? Gary Gensler's got some explaining to do. Oh my. Yeah. Well, I honestly don't think he cares because he knows that you all, well, I mean, not you all, but AMC shareholder base are among, whatever, the most ignorant, uninformed investors, quote unquote investors. I mean, they're not investors. Yeah, I mean, so, all right, I'll do this for Manuel because he is so kind and gracious here. Let's do this. Okay. Let's kick it off. Okay. Kick it off. Okay. Shit. Come on, man. I'm being throttled by the hedge funds. Come on, man. Come on, dude.
Okay. I need the price to go up. Like very soon. I can't take this anymore. I'm checking price and
it is lower. Oh, come on. Somebody said that they didn't think I had internet problems. It's a cover for something else. Well, I wish that were true. But sadly, it's not. Sadly, it is internet problems. Once the Moass comes, I'm going to get fiber optical, though.
It is lower. Every hour. Check price. Bad price. I can't take this anymore. I have over-invested.
By a lot.
I need the price to go up already. Can Al do something?
Al, do something? Thanks, Manny. Appreciate you, sir. All right. Here we go. Let's kick it back off.
This is from Steve. It was tagged and sent over to me. Please note that whilst they're obviously a British company.
Whilst
AMC declared the proposed pay date for the AMC Ape stock, the allocation actually been late.
Huh?
No brokers have received 8 allocated to the DTC just yet. This will happen tomorrow, and your shorts will be ready for trading by market open tomorrow.
So, I mean, I can't help but ask, when was this sent? Because we don't know the date. It's scrolled down. So it's referencing tomorrow. We don't know the date. This tweet was from the 23rd. Yeah. Stupid.
Any other brokers who have already credited Ape to their client's account have credited IOU. So what we have in our account, maybe not today, but the last few days were IOUs. So we initiated IOUs unwittingly. Our broker-dealer DriveWealth has chosen not to do this in order to avoid settlement risk. That is the smart thing to do. We understand you may be feeling frustrated by this, but we can assure you that you'll be receiving your Ape stock. Unfortunately, we will not be made liable for any missed market opportunities that arise as a result of factors outside of our control, i.e. allocation of stock by AMC transfer agent. Cheers, Mike.
Who's the transfer agent? Oh, yeah. A little company called Computer Share, right? Ah, fuck. I can't take it anymore. Chuck says it's amazing. I was in AMC early at 379. I had the common sense to sell at 53. 2 years ago, they were saying the same thing. Every issue, they somehow always spin it back to Ken Griffin or the SEC. And yeah, it is. Like, this is designed for people who have no critical thinking skills, who have no ability to critically reason anything. That's the only people that are left in it's the only people that can be left. Well, okay, that's not true. People who have no critical reasoning skills and critically, which is really the reason that this channel is here. People with no critical reasoning skills, A, and B, people looking to capitalize on those ignorant people. In other words, the grifters, which is what I'm interested in looking at. Because it's fucked up. Yes, like Frankie. And Frankie is an interesting case because he fits both characteristics, I think. I think he fits both. He has no critical thinking and he's capitalizing off of it. So that's like double bad. That's like extra bad. So Frankie's the devil. They recycle their catalysts and conspiracy theories. And we noticed this last year here. Margin calls, forced share recalls, right? Forced liquidations, FTDs, and so on and so forth. So it's like, it's the ape grift cycle. I don't know how bad he is. That's true. Wink, wink. I don't. They think the market is going to make them millions. Not going to happen. There will be losers. What about all the hedge funds going bankrupt? Oh, yeah. What about them? What about them? Hedge funds always go bankrupt. It's an example of something that is always happening, has always happened. Most hedge funds don't last that long anyway. If you actually look into it, most hedge funds don't stick around for very long. But they're not going bankrupt because of AMC. Let's be clear about that. That's just absurd. But anyway, what about all the hedge funds going bankrupt? Okay. Well, somebody, some institution, whoever, is still there to short the stock. Still there to short the stock. So, hedge funds, maybe some did go bankrupt because what about all the hedge funds that are making billions in profits? That's also true. What is 100% utilization and over 20% short interest as a cumulative effect, please? Okay. Devin, I'm going to have to ask you to just listen for a little bit, okay? That's a lot of questions. I'm not going to answer any more of your questions. So thank you for participating. But maybe other people in the chat can answer or are willing to answer your questions. But I have to get through this material. So again, sorry. All right. So we have, this is some kind of UK brokerage, I guess. I don't know. Not quite sure why it matters. Model 3 dude told Tony to stop it with the catalyst BS because AMC has had every type in the history of the U.S. over the last 1.8 years. Nice. And still nothing. So there you go. But I mean, what did Tony say? Well, I have to make my money.
Who are they referring to? Very simple. They're referring to computer share. All right. That is our transfer agent. And the ETCC, if I'm not mistaken, did not have anything allocated to them. So what the brokers have done is basically credited these stocks, these Ape stocks, these digital units to our account, and have been waiting to get the real stocks from computer share.
Okay, so anybody who, I feel like anybody who's taken an English class, or a history class or anything like that would immediately be noticing red flags here. What's the date on this? You referenced yesterday, strategically, it does not include the date. He's playing it up as in, oh, they've been waiting. In the email, it says tomorrow. We don't know when it was sent or whatever, received. Who knows? So this is nonsense. Besides, okay, it was posted on the 23rd. The earliest, I guess it could be, would be, or the latest it could be would be the 23rd. So it was probably the 22nd or 23rd, Monday or Tuesday. In which case, oh my God, do they have it now? It's about to be Friday. Do they have it now? Well, I don't know. A few days ago, they said, yeah, tomorrow. So what the hell, man? How is this relevant? Stupid. All right.
Thing, you guys. I gave them a nod early today, but let's find out. Let's dig a little bit deeper, find out what's going on.
Yeah, let's dig a little deeper. Let's find out when this email was actually sent. How about that? That's not that deep. That's like subcutaneous. Can we go that deep? No, we can't go that deep.
As we move on,
let's move on.
Take a look at this, you guys. This is Vanguard. Why is Vanguard reporting 51.68 outstanding shares for AMC preferred equity unit? Can anybody tell me why that is? And they're not the only ones that are.
Oh my God, a glitch. These glitches. Wow. Well, clearly they're letting something slip through that they aren't supposed to let you see. So, it's either a glitch or you just got you just got rain made.
Reading crazy numbers. This is, once again, this is Vanguard again. I apologize. Here we go. This is TD Ameritrade. Look at these numbers, you guys. Where is it? Boom, boom, boom. Ameritrade, another one. The volume 17. Where is it? Shares outstanding 522 million. That makes a little bit more sense. But why the disparity between Vanguard and AMC?
Oh my God, why is one wrong? I mean, I thought this guy was going to be a lawyer. I thought this guy had an MBA. I thought this guy was educated. Doesn't seem like it.
On TD Ameritrade, why such a huge disparity? It doesn't make any sense. And then we have this.
What?
This is very interesting. This is a conversation that was recorded. Hi, my name is Christine. Thanks for writing today. My name is Merrick Shah here at Robinhood.
Caught doing what exactly? They got caught. Okay, everything is a scandal. They got caught.
Amazing. They got caught, the brokers and market makers, caught doing illegal shit. And then when we called them out, because we caught them, we caught the numbers early, they pulled up the options chain really quick, trying to deliver shares.
Devin, have a good night, my friend. See ya. We'll see you later. Here, let me give you a little help. Okay? Oh, damn it. Lynn, damn it. You beat me to it. Damn it, Lynn. God damn it. You're too good. Fuck. Shit. Trying to put words in my mouth. Nobody wants to put anything in your mouth. Okay? Let's be honest. Let's just be clear about that. There, at least I got one. I got one of them. Oh my God, Lynn.
And try to this whole thing.
I think anyway, never mind.
Thing has been about options. We have been on this channel. I've been telling you since this whole thing started. Don't fuck with AMC options.
Don't
Don't mess with them. Just leave them be. Don't mess with options in this play. And people,
because you don't understand options, so you don't want to have to talk about options. See, that's exactly why. Because like I said, he's a dumb terminal. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's being fed information. He's reading stuff off the screen. He doesn't understand any of this shit. And he certainly does not understand options. I've never once heard him talk about options. He doesn't know anything about them. And so, of course, he says, well, just don't touch them. Don't fuck with them. I don't think anybody should play with AMC options. Yeah. He knows nothing about options. Tell you that.
Will not heed that call. Well, guess what? This is the reason why. Because options they make a boatload with. They make more money in options keeping them alive than we will ever know. And you know what? If you're listening and you've done this and you lost money, guess what? You're part of the problem. Sorry, not sorry, but it is true. Sorry, guys.
Well, but that right there is a reason why you should not depend on what anybody else is doing when it comes to your investments and your trades. Perfect example. Because, hey, if I want to trade options on a stock, that's my goddamn right. And how dare you sit there and say that anybody who decides to trade any security is part of a problem? That's bullshit. Investing, trading, it's not a team sport. It's every man for himself, every person for him or herself. And the fact that people like Al and Lou and Trey have cultivated this, oh, everybody's holding, nobody's selling. We're doing this as a group. Nonsense. We know, we have plenty of people who've joined this channel who know, or who've disclosed to us and to the channel that they've sold their shares of AMC. Maybe last year it was some kind of, group solidarity, but you can't expect that to last for a year and a half. You just can't, especially when everything that the grifters, the influencers have been saying has been wrong. None of it has come to pass. None of it. So, I mean, it's just nonsense. Okay.
No longer appearing influence. Why? I wonder why that is, you guys. Ape will not appear in the options chain for any more platforms on any platforms or any system completely. Why is that? Because they've been caught and they pulled a plug.
You want some transparency? Look, here's some transparency. Boom. See, we're transparent. Now you can do what I told you to do before, but you couldn't keep your mouth shut. You did these apes. They are literally like children. They're like toddlers. They can't do what they're told. They have to do the opposite. So now, you can just listen. See, that's the problem. Nobody wants to listen. They think they know everything. And by the way, we don't claim to know everything, but we question everything. And once you start doing that, the onion, just peel back the onion skin and you can see that the onion is rotten inside. It's not a democracy. That's correct. It's not a democracy here. I'm sorry. It's just not. We don't live in a democracy anyway. So what's the difference? Oh, it's a democracy. I'm going to let you vote on these polls once in a while. That's essentially tantamount to what we have. Anyway, that's a digression. But this channel and this chat is not a democracy. You have plenty of channels where you can go spout that nonsense about we're changing the world. We're going to change the world. AMC is fighting the world. AMC against the world. We're so righteous. Righteous and fucking poor. Generationally poor. All right.
Fast. Because they don't want this to get out.
So I love the fact that Al is harping on these options. Like, the apes didn't want options for ape, right? They don't want options because it will reflect true supply and demand. But now he's like decrying something. I don't know what he's decrying. Some kind of crime, probably.
It's that simple. Now, finally, I want to talk about this article that was written in Forbes. The folks over at Forbes, a senior contributor, Rosalind Layton, wrote an article asking Gary Gensler to resign. This guy is just completely complacent. He is complacent. He is bewildering in terms of his tactics. He's ignoring everything, and he's in his own little world.
So if somebody is ignoring everything, maybe there's actually nothing, and you think there is. It's like, how can you not see all this crime? Well, maybe you didn't realize, like, what the thing was is not a crime. Probably the case here. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's probably the case. I don't think the apes understand capitalism, to be honest with you. I don't think they actually understand capitalism at the most basic level.
And Mr. President, if you're hearing this, because I'm tagging you in this post.
Why in the fuck would he hear this? Why in the fuck would the president hear this? I mean, give me a fucking break. This is called grandiose narcissism, friends.
Has to stop. He's got to go immediately. He's got to go. And there's got to.
You know what would be the best thing that could happen? Gary Gensler gets fired, which is never going to happen. It's not going to happen. But the best thing that could happen, Gary Gensler gets canned. Somebody else is appointed, or there's a new SEC chair. And they still do nothing because there's nothing to see or do. Just a bunch of whiny first-time investors. So, I mean, I have to say, I actually support Gensler getting sacked because the next person will do exactly the same thing. And Al and all these grifters, they'll still say, well, this new person obviously is complicit. I think he meant complicit. He said complacent. But that's the level of detail and specificity that you get with these financial lawyers.
A balance and equilibrium, because he is working actively to destroy this market, bring on recessions through poor management decisions within the Securities and Exchange Commission. This has to go, and it goes beyond AMC and XRP. We're talking about the
my lord. My nemesis. What's up, man?
Industry. We're talking about risk management problems. We're talking about a dozen things that could destroy and cripple the U.S. stock market and shatter the hopes and dreams of millions of Americans.
Oh, my God.
Is 100% responsible for this.
What?
It can't.
What? How is Gary Gensler responsible for you fucking gambling and making stupid decisions? Oh my God. It's everybody's fucking fault but yours, isn't it? This is a grown fucking man saying this? Are you kidding me? This has got to be a 13-year-old with a voice changer. I mean, what the hell? What adult says this shit? What adult? Oh, I know. Never mind. I know. Depends on who you voted for.
Cannot be argued.
Fuck me.
This is a decent article. It's well written, I thought. And the fact that look at how they discredited the agency. I'm sorry, that was the Ripple thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a Ripple thing because I didn't actually read this article because I'm a shill.
He's got beefs, all right? He's got beefs. Something big is going on with this guy, that he's in bed with somebody, And he's going after AMC. He's going after GME, the meme stocks,
What?
as well as XRP. And we brought you XRP last year sometime. We told you it was going to be the premier cryptocurrency. It's going to replace the...
Yeah, no. I mean, maybe Al said that. But no.
All the other cryptocurrencies out there, Ether, all of it, because it's based on actual monetary movements within this financial system, both fiat and accredited banks and everything else. It's a great platform. Ripple and XRP. Buy those two stocks. Not financial advice, but it is what it is. Buy those two.
It sounds like fucking financial advice. One's not a stock. The other one's a worthless stock. They're both worthless.
Securities. You'll be fine with them. You'll be good. Finally, I want to talk.
You'll be fine with them. You'll be good. Yeah, right.
Talk about this. This is a Market Watch article. The riskiest loans are outside the banking system. Regulators worry that the hedge funds could spark the next financial crisis. Gee, you think, Chris Matthews of Market Watch? You think these guys are the cancer of the financial? They're anal warts of the finance industry. So I am concerned about this because this article wouldn't have been written unless they were trying to pass the buck off. Now, I would imagine that the folks that are trying to push this through are the bankers. Hey, this is not our fault. We didn't do anything wrong. It's the hedge funds that did something wrong. They fucked this whole thing up. So it's my belief that the bankers are trying to push the hedge funds into a corner. Hey, you're on your own now. We no longer want to fuck around with you. But at one point, those banks would want their fucking money back. Forgive me my language. They're going to want their money back from these hedge funds, and they better have it. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess. All right? That's all I have for today. Guys, pay close attention to what's going on with AMC and Ape. Keep an eye on the treasury. Keep making those screenshots.
Oh, yeah. You have to tell them to keep their eye on it. I mean, these motherfuckers watch 1-minute charts all day. They have for nearly 2 years. Come on.
About this, Mr. President, if you are listening, or somebody in the White House is listening,
Mr. President,
this is completely unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
This is unacceptable on every level, and you better fix it fast.
Oh, or what? Or what? What, are you going to ride your camel to the White House and hold up a sign like Jack Hunter? Fucking clowns. Jesus Christ. Well, that was 8 minutes we'll never get back. Fuck. Okay. Okay, now that's gone. Okay. So here's Jack. He's going to explain why the Ape options were actually removed. Why Ape options were actually removed. Okay, Jack.
Hey guys, it's Jackson Hunter. Welcome back to another AMC stock update. Today is Thursday, August 25th. Please hit the like button. Please smash that subscribe button. I love and appreciate you.
Gong. Look how bald he is. Holy shit.
Oh, and remember that you can reserve your free 2 tickets to see Kong versus Godzilla at AMC Theaters tomorrow night, as long as you're a part of Investor Connect, which is free to join if you haven't already done so. So 2 free tickets to see.
No. Just no. DWAC, that piece of shit. Oh my God. When did this chat become the? It's $29, dude. It's gonna go up by $100. When did this become the pump and dump chat? By the way, when did this become the we're gonna pump and dump? No, just no. Yeah, let's hear some facts about DWAC other than it's worthless.
See Kong versus Godzilla, just go to your AMC app, or you can probably do it online through their website.
You can probably do it online.
You guys know I don't clickbait. You guys know I don't put in superfluous content. You guys know I don't waste your time. So let's get right to it. AMC stock was down on the day 0.1%, basically flat on a volume of 30 million, ending the day at $9.57 per share. Ape was down 4.21%, ending the day at $6.83 on a volume of 22.5 million. So combined, that is $16.40 let's see, $16 and...
Come on, Jackie.
Yeah, 40 cents, I believe. If I'm wrong, I might be off by a cent or two. But in any case, that's what happened with the stocks. Don't really care about it. I think SPY kind of launched up a little bit towards the end of the day because of Jerome Powell speaking tomorrow. It seems like anytime that guy talks, the overall market just shoots up a little bit. So that's tomorrow. I'm not sure what time it is, but Jerome Powell
10 o'clock Eastern
be speaking. Check this out. I ran a poll. This data is invaluable, so thank you guys for participating in this poll. 6 hours ago, I just shot out a tweet. Let's see an update. Have you received your Ape? So out of 1,286 votes, only 6.5% said they haven't received their Ape. Now compare that to 2 days ago on Tuesday.
David, options for DWAC were added last year. I actually broke that story on YouTube. Nobody else knew that options were coming, and but I did. So I put it out. I can't remember exactly when, and I don't, of course, don't have the video anymore. But they've been continuous. Options don't come and go. I don't know if that's what you mean, but they were already out on February 2nd. So it was, I want to say it was like August maybe of last year. I'm trying to see if I can find the thumbnail image, but let's see. No, I don't know, but it was sometime then. Didn't adjust volume for earbuds. Is it too loud or too low? I don't know.
When we concluded the first poll said 32% no. This poll says 6% no. So it looks like a lot of people that didn't get their Ape have got it in the past 48 hours.
Well, how do you know that it was the same people who responded? That this is the most unscientific way to gather data that there ever could be. Rely on social media? Okay. These guys are such weirdos. I made 106,000 off AMC with only 14,000. I joined the subreddit when it had 90,000 members, and I knew to sell when Trey popped a screenshot of 800,000 in one of his accounts. I would love to see that screenshot. Do you have that screenshot, or can you get me a link to the exact time and video where that screenshot appears? I would love to see that, and I think everybody here would. That's your mission, Atlantis. Don't let us down. Okay, Lord, we'll get that link. We'll do yours next.
I like to see that. You know, at the same time, if they didn't receive their Ape, that might have been good as well too, because it might have proved naked shorts, proved synthetic shorting, proved something else, you know, some type of fraudulent behavior. But I do trust Adam Aaron with this whole thing. And with that being said, I am glad that more people are receiving their Ape, because it does feel good to have it in your portfolio. So went from 32% to 6% in just 2 days. Check this out right here. This is from my guy or gal, not sure, it's two people in the photo. Sorry, TGS_trades. This lovely couple, I'll say. We got Ortex update, so I don't pay for it, Ortex. But I will be sharing the data. 21% on AMC stock short interest, that is high. You got 25% short interest on Ape. So Ape, it debuted 3 days ago. Short interest is 25%. Let me remind you, 10% is high, 20% is extremely high.
Oh,
anything
come on,
above 20 is just like ridiculously high.
No, it's
That's
not.
That's just how it goes. And then check this out.
That's not how it goes at all.
Randall Cornett called into the Chicago Board Options Exchange. I believe that's what it stands for, the CBOE. If you don't know, there's a couple options houses in the United States, and one of the main ones is in Chicago, Illinois. All right, so Randall Cornett, that's my brother, that's my man, that's my homie. Follow him on YouTube and Twitter if you haven't already. I'm sure you guys do, but follow him if you haven't. So he called in to the CBOE, talked to this lovely employee, and was wondering why Ape was listed and then it was taken off. And the employee said that an unknown exchange was challenging the legality of listing the Ape options. And so the CBOE, I believe, had to remove it. Okay, CBOE has 24 hours for legal rebuttal. And also, Randall asked her how unusual this was, and she said in 27 years of working,
it says 21 right there,
with options specifically, she had only seen this one other time besides this occurrence in 27 years. Just think about that. And she also was laughing on the phone. She was a great spirited individual.
Had to delete my SIBO phone call. Apologies. Well, I'm calling bullshit on that. No proof, hearsay, what one person says. I mean, I don't even care what the content is. Like, no.
And she was laughing because I guess a lot of apes have been calling in to ask about the options. But that's really interesting, man. So I love you guys so much. I'll see you for tomorrow's update. Peace.
Great. Awesome. Okay, let's go to Lord. Oh, God. Can we just get off that face for a minute? Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm going to let it load so we don't get any of those rude interruptions, okay? And also I can increase the quality. Whoa, whoa, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Come on. What the hell, man? I did not click that. I clicked the gear. YouTube. Yourself together. Even if I didn't click it, it shouldn't play if I'm clicking below that. Oh my God. That's disturbing. That is disturbing. Heard BlackRock got margin called. I mean, I don't think it's as simple as, oh, BlackRock got margin called. Like that. I mean, I didn't hear anything about that. And guess what? Did the market go up or down today? Like, if they did get margin called, boy, I mean, bulls would hope that there's a lot more margin calls, right? I mean, the market went up. So what, like, and AMC didn't. I guess I got to put margin call in there, right? That sounds like some short to VIX nonsense, or boss blunts maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's my answer. It doesn't matter. Okay. Well, that was a disturbing ass video. I'm gonna have to say. You're missing the part with the 12 plus trading halts. Oh my God. I hope AMC goes bankrupt like Cinema World. Hold, the hedgies have not covered. The hedgies have not covered. I like how you left this spam comment on there. Trending adult porn videos only. Alles sehr schön. That's fitting for some reason. Okay, well, time has come. This is the encore feature presentation. Here we go. Dumbass Trey.
Today I had somebody stop by the stream and they had mentioned something to me that I thought was worth sharing with everybody before we get into sort of the meat and potatoes.
He doesn't have too much longer before he starts getting basically an Alex Jones vibe going here, right?
The video, and it was a statement. The statement was, Trey, I'm done. I'm done trying to trade. I'm done trying to learn. I can't win. I only lose. I wish you guys the best. Go on with your day. And I want to be able to share this because I said something to this person. I think that sometimes people need to hear this.
And let's see here. From a movie called Bad Trip. Okay. 3 business days to post a margin call. And the apes never like looked into this enough to know or understand that a margin call is not going to force short positions to be covered. Like it's not the same thing. So I had to delete one comment, some dude telling me he hopes my mom gets cancer or some shit. Yeah, I've had plenty of those comments too. I don't even look at the comments anymore, to be honest with you. I don't even look. I don't have time to look, and I don't care. So, sometimes when I'm bored, if I don't have anything to do, I'll look at the comments and, leave some snide replies and delete and pin some of the stupidest ones get pinned to the top. Maybe he's trying to go with a Sam Elliott look. I can't think of anything to say. Just needs a cowboy hat. Well, he could ask Tony. He could ask Tony to borrow one. I don't know if anybody noticed this. But I actually did reference that over here. If you look at the bottom right, Tony's hat is on there. I'm going to start doing Easter eggs like this just because, why not? Because it's all just so stupid. I mean, Tony's hat very well could be a catalyst, but I saw that he was wearing a hat, cowboy hat. I don't know. I call it a cowboy hat. I don't know what it actually is called. Don't really care, to be honest. A 10-gallon hat, Tony's hat. The rumor was BlackRock was margin called and dropped all their AMC shares. Yeah, I don't think that makes sense either. I mean, it's a rumor, so that's it's a rumor.
It's not about a single bet or a single trade. It's about losing the bet on yourself. And I want to share that because I think sometimes people will give up before they actually let themselves play the whole thing out. I think the difference between people who really make it in anything and those who don't are just, it's the effort to keep going. It's the effort to keep trying.
Yeah, it's easy to say that, when you're sitting on top, right? You're you're now the expert, but you basically got lucky. It wasn't due to skill. It was not because of your skill at all. It was luck. 100%. So, this is just disingenuous and it's pretty disgusting, honestly.
Even though you have failed, and I know failure can sometimes be scary, but listen, take this from me. I have failed many, many a time. You guys have watched it all live sort of over the last few years, and don't be.
I wish your channel would fail.
Afraid of that. Don't be afraid of failure. So if you need that motivation, I want to share that with you because I feel as though that's valuable. Guys, we're going to talk about AMC. We're going to talk about Ape. We're going to talk about the Vanguard shares outstanding situation. We're also going to go over Randall Cornett had shared something on Twitter that I thought was quite valuable.
Either that or the Dallas Buyers Club, Manny. Oh my God. Yeah. That sounds like some Lou shit. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Trey's voice. He's eating too much dick. Is that what you said? Or he's eating too much. I don't know what that is. What is that? Cock. Okay, yeah, there it is. Aren't apes saying BlackRock is short? How would a margin call force them to dump shares? If they are short, they don't have the shares. They would have to buy shares. I think that the latest ownership reports say that they still held long shares, but I mean, of course they do, because of ETFs and whatnot. So, okay, I'm going to look that up, Atlantis, here in a second. Found screenshots. I posted on my Instagram story he posted, but I cropped part of the post. I also found an old video from him saying 100% AMC would be 1,000 to 2,000. He says it 100%. And I remember him saying that he believed that it would squeeze last July. Kind of the same thing. Also spent his money on big black dildos. And yeah, there is a picture of Lou in the background, isn't it? What the hell's up with that? That's weird. God, May 21st. Oh my God. Let's see here. I'm going to do this in another window so as not to distract. But boy, that picture of Lou is pretty distracting anyway. That is a picture of Lou, right? Okay. Well, I'll look into that.
Video anymore. We're going to talk about it regardless. And that whole situation with the Ape options chain, as many people had questions about that and I found it quite interesting. And then I'd like to talk about a setup, a play that I think is really nice. That you guys can make some money on. It is actually beyond. So if you'd like to stick around for that, that's the back half of the video. And then finally, it's going to be the Fed schedule.
Yeah, we're not going to be sticking around for that.
I think it's important. We should probably talk about. And let's just not waste any time. Let's get right into it, huh? AMC. AMC today had a setup for a Morningstar Doji. And this is typically a reverse.
Well, here's Trey with his meaningless TA. A Morningstar Doji. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's, I think he said it was a reversal signal, right? Yeah.
Pattern you'd expect for the stock to go up off of a setup like this. And in case you're curious on what that looks like, I shared in yesterday's video.
It's too bad that none of that shit actually means shit. It's just, it's too bad. Like single candlestick patterns. I mean, about the most useless thing that there could be, especially in modern algorithmic markets. Just stupid.
It looks something like this. Morningstar.
He's
Doji
grasping
on this. You're going to find a picture.
At straws.
The picture looks like a downtrend. You got a red Doji followed by a strong green candle the following day. We got red candle.
Look at that. We didn't get the fucking green candle, did we, Trey?
Doji, not a strong enough candle coming to the open today. I'd like to mention this because it stands out as particular. I have noticed that specifically with AMC, you get lots of bullish setups that end up getting invalidated as the day passes. And
what's going on with his voice? He's putting out way too many fucking videos. He's streaming way too much. Trey, give it a fucking break, dude. Nobody wants to watch this shit anyway. Nobody wants to watch. Look at those crow's feet. Ugh, gross.
I don't know if you guys hang around the stream, but those who do, you know that we use these same sort of concepts when we look at SPY, NVIDIA, GameStop.
And the problem with the placebo effect is it's the placebo effect. So it's not real. Not saying it can't ever work, but yeah, no. Especially in something like this, with the participants that it has, I just I just don't see it. I've never seen it. Trey just learned about candlestick patterns. You can tell now that's what he pumps. It's Lou wearing a cowboy hat. Give him a break, Scott. The dude is clearly on meth. Well, I mean, I have definitely known people, who partake in substances, and I have to say, I don't know what the hell. He must have some fucking dirty shit or something. I don't know. Like, but no breaks. No breaks. He doesn't deserve a break. He doesn't deserve a break. Doesn't he have health problems too? So that's even, doubly stupid. I mean, there's no doubt he's on something. I mean, we've all either been around or participated in
Bed Bath & Beyond
overindulging in substances of various kinds, I'm sure, collectively here. Yeah.
And it's a game of probability, it's a game of odds, and most of the time the odds seem to play in our favor. With AMC, it's a statistically improbable amount of times that we get breakdowns on bullish reversal setups, bullish breakout setups, and I find it to be quite peculiar, but nonetheless, this is a situation.
So then why did you pump it yesterday? Why did you hype up the fact that it was a bullish reversal candle pattern? So you did it to foment this bullish, super bullish sentiment because you're a grifter, you're a fraud. You don't belong on YouTube talking about this shit. You just said that what you said was bullshit, essentially. And you know it. So, what the fuck?
We were in. This was the situation I hoped would not play out, which was an invalidation of the setup. We got an invalidation of the setup, right? We were looking for this. Obviously didn't get it. We got 2/3 of it. Didn't get the most important part, which is the strength in the move. However, this does not mean that we're not going to get a reversal. Doesn't mean you're not going to see that nice push to the upside. It just means that it hasn't happened yet. So I'll be very patient.
That's profound.
And to be honest with you, if I was sitting on the sidelines waiting for an opportunity to buy calls, my boy Scoob, he's an editor. He just loaded up calls for November for 13.
Why would you do that? What? Loaded up calls for November? What a fucking moron. Oh my God.
Now, I'm not telling you what to do. You do you at the end of the day, but
Jesus Christ, that's fucking stupid.
I'll leave it at that. Anyways, with that being said,
wow.
I want to talk about Ape because this has sort of been the main topic of discussion for the day as Vanguard had some issues, right? Vanguard was showing that there was a discrepancy with shares outstanding to the tune of billions of shares, which I found to be quite peculiar. And I thought we should take the time to talk about it today because we did find a solution and a reason for that, as well as sort of go over the short interest data because that is also quite peculiar. So Ape today, red, down about 4.21%. I was hoping for a hammer print, didn't quite get it. You do have
I don't trust anything that Trey says. I mean, because I know how wrong and fraudulent pretty much everything that he says about the stock market is. So I wouldn't doubt that he makes that shit up. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that the fucking eye patch last year, remember the eye patch? Was bullshit. I mean, obviously it was a real eye patch, but like, I don't think so. I'm like, you know, or if it was actually genuine, why would you go on the stream and, you know, play? I just, it's just so disingenuous. So yeah, literally pumping. Maybe he signed a contract that controls what he can say and has to read a script and he doesn't want to read, but has to, like many other influencers. Just a question. Maybe. That I guess that's possible. He loaded up on calls, I bet, and he's hoping to manipulate his followers to join in the pump. Probably. Yeah, my editor Scoob. Someone who isn't me bought calls. His whole life is made up. Agreed. Dude said he lived in a car. Right, but he also worked. He was also in the army, worked for the army, whatever. Maybe it's bees. Oh, you and your bees, Lynn. Sounds like he's about to collapse.
Bottoming tail and low volume, so not terrible. I prefer that candle was green, that daily candle. It's not a terrible one. Looked a little better before, but hey, that's what we ended up getting printed for the day. And it leaves us here. Bottoming tail, bottoming tail, bottoming tail, bottoming tail. 4 straight red candles on AMC plus Ape combined.
I bet he doesn't drink nearly enough water. I mean, he's caught. How many times he's had like pretty rough coughs? I haven't seen him take one sip of water. Stupid.
Sort of still within this tightening sequence, you get a slight breakdown. So I would not.
The devil? You mean Ken Griffin, right?
Be surprised if this continues on this sort of downward.
That makes no sense. That makes 0 sense. Nothing is like this. Nothing is like this. Nothing is all bullish all the time. It's so stupid. I mean, you have to be literally ignorant, inexperienced, susceptible to misinformation, a Trump supporter, low intelligence, low reduced capacity, under the age of 16, no offense, but, or, something equivalent to any of those things. Basically, you have to be an idiot to listen to this and actually take it to heart. To think that a stock could be all bullish all the time is what they say. What actually happens is it keeps going down. I mean, nobody will address that. Why don't you talk about how you've been wrong? Even when he was wrong, even when he knew he was wrong, he couldn't admit that he was wrong. He said, everything I said in the video about Ryan Cohen selling was right. Everything in there was right. Well, no, except the fact that you were fucking wrong. Except when you were fucking wrong. But whatever. No, David, I'm going to stop you right there. The modern Republican Party is off the charts stupid. Okay? Off the charts stupid. These are the people, who... Which party contains flat earthers? Let me just ask you that.
As we sort of work through the day today, all right? Starting off.
And, I don't care if people want to fight me on that. You shouldn't be political, Scott. I don't care. It's my channel. I call it as I see it. You got dumb people going to college, and that's just, the way I see it. So anyway, there's no real case for there's no evidence to support the fact that like people who marched on the Capitol on January 6th are of higher than average intelligence. I don't think you understand what communism is. I don't think. I don't think that you're using that term properly. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Based off obvious trends, AMC has less volumes at a lower price than it did at higher numbers, yet at 9, it only has 20 million in volume. And didn't they say, oh, drop it under 10. Go ahead, hedgies, drop it under 10. It just means I'll buy more. It just means I'll buy more. What happened to that? What happened to that? It's absurd. Yeah, this guy, Diamond Dave, here on YouTube, he had a video. We watched it, a bit of it once, and he said, Apes, you keep saying that if the hedgies keep dropping the price lower, you'll buy more. Oh, drop it under 10, I'll buy more. But if you're so sure of the Moass, if you're so sure of the short squeeze that's coming, why do you need to wait until it's cheaper to buy more shares? Why don't you just go ahead and buy them at whatever price they are? Because not you think, that it's going to squeeze and that these shares are going to be worth $1 million a share. So why would you need to get a discount on buying it? Makes no sense unless you're not actually sure of it or something. But yeah, I mean, same thing with GameStop after its stock split. Volume was lower after the stock split. The price got cut in whatever, half, or I forget. I don't even remember what the split was. Who cares? The price got cut and volume went down. It didn't trigger massive volume because it was so much cheaper. What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to squeeze. Oh, it's definitely going to squeeze. What the fuck? Hey, Chris. Chris will buy it at $5. I think their logic is the cheaper the price, the higher the quantity of shares. I mean, but the volume data certainly doesn't jive with that. Drop it at $2. I'm loading the boat. Keen and Grace. Allegedly, supposedly, hypothetically. Too hot. Get out of the kitchen. When a share is cheaper than a movie ticket, GME 4-to-1 split. Okay.
Novel Ortex. Ortex data, we finally have some information available to us in regards to what Ape actually looks like.
Who cares?
You may recall, if you were paying attention to my Twitter, that Fidelity had tweeted something on. I figured I'd share this with you because I did retweet it. And it's quite interesting. It's quite peculiar and puts Ape.
How many times has he said peculiar in this video? I feel like he said that more times in this video than he has in all of his videos that I've watched by him, which has been way too many, by the way. Thought at $5 a significant amount of shorts cover. Maybe. Can't wait until the day AMC gets delisted.
In a very interesting situation. It reads as such. I have it pulled up right here. It reads as such. Thanks for reaching out. If a person was short 1 share of AMC on the ex-dividend date, August 22nd, they would be short 1 share of AMC and 1 share of Ape on August 23rd. Shareholder equity remains the same since there's no share locate requirement related to a special dividend. And why I find this to be incredible.
So yeah, we said that last week or the week before that the short sellers will owe the dividend back to the lender. So what?
Incredibly important is it shows that shorts in AMC will transfer to Ape. Lots of people in live streams have been asking, hey, if they were short on AMC, are they going to be short on Ape? We now have an answer for that. And I doubt that's just a Fidelity thing. I'd imagine that is a market-wide thing, which actually, believe it or not, adds credibility to the T+90 theory and thesis that Houston Wade has talked about. Now,
Houston Wade, another fucking moron.
During the stream today, people were asking, Trey, is this T+90 business days? Is this T+90 calendar days? And I came to find,
Jesus Christ, drink some water. Oh my God.
It's business days. It's not going to be calendar days. So November 22nd, not really sort of lining up there. It'd probably be more.
I thought it was
like January based on business days and excluding holidays and weekends. So T+90 might have a little bit of merit to it, especially considering that we have a short interest reported of 25.2% on Ape. Utilization's not quite maxed out. However, shares alone is at 138 million, which is very close to the ballpark of what we have with AMC. A drastic increase. It was at 139.
Oh, I wonder why that is. Oh my God.
So this is increase since Ape is listed, lines up more so with what you would have seen a week ago. So I do think that shorts are sort of adding their position in AMC, and that explains sort of the change here. I wanted to take the time to discuss this. This is not FINRA reported data, which means you are likely seeing some form of a discrepancy between the actual short interest and shares that are just out on loan. But nonetheless, that answers a lot of questions, and hopefully that's useful to you.
How?
If you've been curious. We do not have those answers, and I figured that I would share them with you, which brings me into the next point, more fuckery, all right? We always like to call this crime on the stream. Anytime we don't know what something is that what you're going to say? More fuckery, all right? We always like to call this crime on the stream. Anytime we don't know what something is, crime, crime. Span it in the chat, you know? Crime.
Yep, there you go.
Crime all day. What we have here is Vanguard, all right? Vanguard is labeling the shares outstanding on Ape as sitting at 51.68 billion shares. And many people thought, well, duh, I mean, this is obvious what it is. It's just 50 billion synthetics, right? But not so fast. It's not quite that simple. Apparently, what this data actually represents is a miscalculation on Vanguard's part. They had taken...
Oh, look, a goddamn glitch.
100th. You guys will probably remember seeing this when Ape listed. Everyone was debating what this 1/100th of a share means.
No, we weren't. We knew what it was. We talked about that too. See, this is the problem. These guys are so fucking dumb. They don't know shit, and they don't know how to look anything up. They have zero research skills. They have zero critical thinking skills. Zero hydration skills.
Multiplied the shares outstanding by 100x.
What is the point of listening to somebody like this?
Because if you divide 51.68 billion shares by 100, you're going to get 516 million actual shares outstanding, which is more in the line of what you would expect out of Ape. That doesn't take away from the fact that it is weird and that it is suspect.
It's not
that
weird.
AMC, Ape, GameStop, BBBY, all these different meme stocks, whatever, have had so many miscalculations, so many weird things.
Well, Trey, you know, you see here, there's something called the frequency illusion, which is basically the same thing as confirmation bias. I mean, the only stocks you've been watching are GameStop, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, etc. So how could you compare it to anything else? You've never looked at anything else. That's ignorant. That's falling for a cognitive bias. And it indicates that, once again, you really should not be doing this. You shouldn't be talking about this shit because you don't know what you don't know, apparently. Fuck me.
Sort of happening behind the scenes with data specifically. It makes you question sort of the credibility of either A, who's reporting, or B, who is giving the data to these people who are reporting, because it should not be this goofy. I mean, really what this is the equivalent to is if I had a perfect test, right? I'm filling out all
Here we go. Here we go with one of Trey's fucking famous analogies. His fucking fabulous analogies.
Answers, and I know my shit. It's the ACT. And then at the top of my
you know your shit. Well, this is obviously a fantasy
test,
world.
I spell my name wrong. People be like, how the fuck you spell your name wrong, you idiot? You know?
No, it's not the same at all. It's
same
stupid.
thing with this. It really doesn't make
You're stupid.
sometimes the information that's reported to you. And I think that the moral of the story here is you don't take everything as the word of law. Anytime you see something reported on the internet, even if it's coming from a credible source, don't always take it as the word of law, because these guys can either A, fuck up, or B, be malicious and mislead people in some sort of way, shape, or form.
Notice he didn't look at the camera when he was saying that. That's interesting.
With that being said, with that out of the way, I'd like to talk
with
about
that out of the way, because, you know, we're not going to actually blah, blah,
Randall
blah.
Cornett, all right?
All right, we already heard about this shit.
Because an exchange actually questioned and challenged the ability for Ape to have derivatives or options on the New York Stock Exchange.
Oh, he loves to say the word derivatives, too. Yeah, so, you know what? I think I figured out this stupid option thing. I think. So let's go over to Thinkorswim. Here we are. And I'm on AMC here. Now, if you notice here, we have some option chains. We have weekly options in yellow and monthly options in white. And so we have double entries for some of these, basically starting next week. And some of them say Ape 100 to 5. It's 100 colon 5.0, right? Some of them just say 100. That's indicating 100 shares, so they're standard options. So like if we look at September 2nd, we can see this, and we open up the other September 2nd, and we can see that this one goes all the way up to 41, goes from 2.5 to 41. I've got all strikes on. The one that does not say Ape 100 to 5 goes from 550 to 1350. So, and both of them have volume and open interest. Both of them have volume and open interest. And this one, so another clue here is the shading. So this blue-purple shading is showing you in the money. Same down here. So this one shows in the money at somewhere between 16 and 16.50. Right? That's the closing price of AMC plus Ape together. The one up here is showing in the money to be right between 9.50 and 10, which would be AMC itself. So what you have here is some options that were out before Ape came out, Ape came out, and some options became non-standard, and they will incorporate the Ape as 5% of the equity. This is what the OCC memo was referring to, that Tony and those guys talked about but didn't understand. And here we have it. See, we can see it playing out right here. That's it. That's all there is. I don't think there will be an Ape option chain separately. So these ones here without the Ape, these here, I believe these would be the old options, maybe, because the ones with Ape are including both securities. I don't know. I'm not going to touch any of these fucking options, so it doesn't matter to me. But that's more, I think, insightful than whatever Trey's bumbling about here. So I doubt that he even, like, no, he's not even going to look at it. All right, I'm about done with Trey. And there's his other play. I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see it. Let's see. Tesla had its 3-for-1 split today, and not one of these fools talked about it being a buying opportunity. So you can't see. So there's no options on Ape, but because AMC is AMC plus Ape, that's why some of the options are, so like if you go to any options, I mean, it'll show them here, but there's nothing here. It shows these, but there's nothing here. So if we go back to AMC, and actually we could just go to think back and go back to before this damn thing came out, and we can see the change. So I saw that somebody, I think Manny, posted a screenshot in our Telegram chat last night about AMC showing a blank option chain for Ape in Robinhood. And so I started looking at other brokerages to see what they look like. And I think this is what Thinkorswim had. So it's still loading. So I don't know. That's the way I see it on one, okay, but it looks a little weird. Let me go check another. Let me go check another. Let me go check another. Okay, now let's critically think about this, and so on. Okay, so here we go. So this is from Friday. God damn it. Get down there. Friday. This is from Friday. So notice we have strike prices from 1 to 41. Let's look at one of the existing days. Let's look at September 2nd. So it goes $2.50, $2.50 to 41. So we know we have that one. And let's follow the open interest of the 18. So the open interest here is 489. So we're just going to advance it day by day. So here we are to Monday. So now we have this September 2nd one here. But we only have that one. We were looking at the 18 open interest. It's 147 now. It could have decreased that much. The strike price goes from 250 to 41 still. Let's keep going day by day. 23rd. Okay, so now on the 23rd, we get all these. We get the other ones. But we still don't have one for September 2nd. That was a bad one to pick because it's not doubled. So it looks like it's just the monthly ones. I think it's just the monthly ones. So we'd have to go to September 16th, 19th. Okay, here's September 16th. Okay, so we got strike prices from 1 to 40, 1 to 50. Oh my God, what a scam. Let's look at the open interest of the 20. We got 25.27. Okay, and then we go to Monday. So here's the 16th. Still only have the 1. On the 20th, we have 1871, and let's go forward one day. So now we have both. We have the original one, and we have the one with Ape 100. So this one, this strike price goes from 3 to 26. This strike price goes from 1 to 50. So this is the original. This is the original set of options. Here's our 20 with 1456. So these options are the ones that existed before the split. They existed before the split. The new set is these, because the strike price only goes from 3 to 26, and it shows at the money line at between 9 and 10. So there you go. We figured it out. Easy peasy. All right. Makes sense? You had people who were holding options before the split, and then you have people buying options after the split. And since the equity is different, there has to be, some way to combat that. So what they did was they did it this way. And then on the one options, you have the 95.5 deal. So so there you go. No new options. Heard it here first. No new options. And my guess is, because this shit is so confusing and these guys want to pretend like it's not, they want to pretend like, oh, it's obviously blah, blah, blah. No, it's fucking weird. It's weird and stupid, and it's complicated. And I think it was probably done that way on purpose to, kind of fool the, simpletons. But anyway, I think that there was, probably a lot of people in these brokerages and whatnot who didn't really understand. I mean, they're human beings after all. So, somebody probably assumed that oh yeah, it must mean that there's, who knows, honestly. But I mean, there you go. I mean, that's the best we can do right now. Hey, what's going on, guys?
The stock market has
God damn it. Okay.
The stock market has an absolutely massive day tomorrow, and there are a couple of things that you guys need to understand going into tomorrow's trading day. So if you guys are ready to get prepared, make sure you guys hit that like button down below and subscribe for more videos like this. So if you guys did not know, a 10-year record high in short interest coming into the market, those shorts got squeezed out, and we rallied all the way back up to that 432, 431 level. Now, we did also pass that pretty significant options expiration date too, coming in August, and then we ended up selling back off. Now, when you throw this on the 4-hour time frame as well here, you can kind of see this kind of painted out a little bit better. In this area too is one that I really want you guys to really keep in mind, because right now where we're sitting with the market, we're just above this previous chop zone that we were seeing at the beginning of June, before we saw this 1348 cross down, painted the entire picture for us, and we ended up making those new lows. And again, guys, this strategy is incredibly powerful. If you guys do want access to the predictive algorithms, the most powerful tool that retail investors have at this moment, make sure you guys check out that link down below. All of the alerts are there too, the private live streams, the curriculum videos, the options data. Again, guys, if you want to come to the best place to learn how to trade, make sure you check that out down below. But when looking at the overall market here, we have this key level right around this 410 that we have recently bounced off of.
Okay.
To say,
talk about AMC,
which
please.
We're going to talk as for the Fed chair, as the U.S. central bank plays catch up to tame soaring prices. Now, this is not a great period for the Fed right now, not just because the challenges are tremendous, but I think the Fed has also made all of the going down, raising interest rates, not stopping the in and make.
I mean, this is all shit that I heard about last week. This is
decisions accordingly
worthless.
To all points coming out with the overall economic opinion on tomorrow, because we don't necessarily know which side of the fence he's on. Is he sitting on the top, right in the middle? Is he on the hawkish side, or is he on the more
give me
dovish?
A fucking break. Give me a break.
Going to be respected. Are we going to see the Fed come out and do what it said it's going to do? That's another thing that we need to think about as well. Overall,
God, give me a fucking break. These guys are such clowns. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. This clown again. I know. Lord, I hate him too. I can't. I don't, fuck. I hate this guy though too. Look at that fucking face. Yeah. I got a shit.
Today I have some additional undeniable proof that synthetic ape shares already exist.
Undeniable.
As the vote has been massively...
He's going to show that stupid fucking thing. That stupid email, that undated email. I know he is. If he shows that, I'm done. I'm done with him. That's it. That's the end of his video.
Oversold.
And it's going to be reported for misinformation.
The main difference being is that this time it's not just a glitch. So stay tuned and let's make some money. And now I want to dive straight in with the key information. So, Simulation tweeted saying the screenshot on the left is AMC.
Simulation. Great.
And the one on the right is Ape. Notice the
simulation of DD.
Shares outstanding and the overall issued float. And he says there's 200 million shares of Ape that shouldn't exist 3 days into its existence on the New York Stock Exchange.
Don't care.
Now I think
don't care.
Shares outstanding.
Don't care.
Shares outstanding.
Don't care. Don't care.
It's absolutely a glitch. We've seen it tons of times over the last year or two. This is simply a broker or a trading platform or an informational exchange getting some dodgy data from an underlying source or getting some dodgy data from the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange.
Dodgy data.
Now Chart Exchange tweeted specifically on this matter and said as an Ape update, the shares outstanding value of 703 million shares comes directly from IEX Cloud. We've submitted a ticket asking where they got that value from. Now, IEX Cloud reviewed that 703 million shares and said, guys, we put our hands up. That was definitely a glitch. There's not 703 million shares outstanding. There is definitely 100% 694 million shares outstanding. So IEX Cloud has reviewed the data. They reviewed the underlying source. They reviewed where the data is being pulled from. They reviewed...
I mean, okay, the float is whatever it is. You already know that 25% of it's sold short. So, I mean, if you're counting the number of apparent shares that are in existence, it's going to be higher than the float. But that's not synthetic shares. That's the mechanics of short selling. Something these clowns failed to learn. They failed to learn it. So, I mean, I don't know why it would appear that way on this one, because most of them don't. But, I mean, let's just say, I don't know, what is it, 516? I mean, so you're talking about 129 plus 515. I mean, that's 644. That's pretty damn close. So I say it's the, it has a D on the end of it, bro, not a T. Okay, it's not shorted. Shorted. 139, that would give you 654 million. So
later in the day and have since reduced.
Only these clowns could literally look at numbers and not even think to add them up.
This number or covered it up, but it wouldn't surprise me if there's somewhere between 138 million and potentially 180 million shares that have already been shorted, or 180 million synthetics that have already been created for Ape. Again, Ape has only been live for 3 singular days, and there's already 180
3 singular days. What is that supposed to mean? 3 days is more than one. It's not singular. You are a singular fucking moron.
Million synthetic shares or 180 million naked shorts.
This guy belongs in fucking jail too. They all do.
But the AMC market float is so diluted with naked shorts that price discovery might not be what folks think is possible. He said Ape is pure, undiluted, T+0, or it should be T+0. The float is effectively
cult language.
DRS to book registry or computer share, and there's obviously a high demand for the stock. Effectively, these shorts have had a year, 2 years, 5 years, maybe even 10 years to create billions and billions of synthetic AMC shares, but Ape has only just gone live. Yes, they may have created 180 million synthetic Ape shares in a matter of 3 days, but at the same time, they've had 2 years, if not 5 years or 10 years, to create synthetics for AMC.
God damn it, this is so fucking brain dead.
It's registered with the DTC and with computer share, it's brilliant. And in that if Ape is converted to common stock, those new common stock or those new common shares are now
I'm going to go back so we can hear the whole thing on this.
It'd be a
This is some dumbass shit here. God, what a waste of bandwidth. I do it for you guys. Yeah, they probably put ketchup on everything too, you think? Literally put ketchup on everything. Sushi. I'm gonna have some sushi. Oh, you got any ketchup?
Yeah, they've only created 180 million. The Ape is converted back to
here we go.
Not a number.
This section this section seems really dumb. You got some ketchup?
And he said on top of that, after Ape is converted back to AMC, it'd be a win for AMC to buy back those original AMC shares or that AMC common stock that was issued prior to the Ape dividend. He said the way Ape is registered with the DTC and with computer share, it's brilliant. And in that if Ape is converted to common stock, those new common stock or those new common shares are now book entry also. He said any AMC shares issued prior to the Ape dividend were not registered with the DTC and not registered directly with computer share as book entry or on the T+0 settlement system. He said all of the Ape shares are on this new settlement systems and any AMC shares converted from Ape will also be as well. And he said this way they can effectively reset the entire AMC float with 100% common shares that are all direct registered at computer share in book form and on the new T+0 settlement system. This is effectively a way that when converting Ape into AMC, we can effectively remove the old AMC synthetics and again cleanse the AMC float.
Cleanse the AMC float. Wow, that sounds so cultish to me. Cleanse the AMC float. Yes, that's the transformational moment. God, fucking yeah, they are zombies. Jesus Christ.
Do see the market makers and these hedges abusing the short exempt volume. If we take a look at this first screenshot, it shows the number of short exempt shares.
He doesn't even know what short exempt means. He has no clue what short exempt actually fucking means. Maybe if the apes, I don't know, didn't use payment for order flow brokerages, which they hate anyway, but they all use Webull. One of the many contradictions and hypocrisies of their supposed movement. They would see the short exempt volume go down. I mean, like literally, God, do I have to?
Shares traded for GameStop. Obviously, on a daily basis, we only have 16,000, 24,000, maybe even 100,000 short exempt shares traded on a single day. But with AMC, those numbers are over 10 times as large. We see 400,000, 1.3 million, 2.1 million short exempt shares traded on nearly a daily basis.
God.
There is so many synthetic AMC shares out there right now, but effectively...
Oh, look, it's Crackhead. Crackhead Bigums.
The answer to this, as it could effectively... Jan Jack also tweeted saying these hedge funds, these shorts and these market makers are on survival mode. Life is very hard for them right now. Obviously, these hedge funds are very close to a margin call.
God damn it, shut the fuck up. They're on survival mode. Life is hard for them now. Yeah, that's what they said last year. Remember when they had all that fucking rhetoric about, oh, we've been poor our whole lives. Now the hedge funds are feeling what it feels like to be us. No, they're not. No, they're not. Are you fucking kidding me? This is retarded. Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. I mean, I can't believe that this video has gotten over 5,000 views in just a few hours.
And they're getting closer and closer to margin calls. Every day the S&P 500 falls, and every day AMC rises.
Well, it's a good thing it fucking went down today, right? Like, okay. You just, like, clearly you don't know. You're not even paying attention to the market. You're not even paying attention to the broad market. What a fucktard.
Upwards. He said right now they've run out of legal options for their own survival, so they're sticking to the illegal ones that are becoming more and more obvious. Obviously,
that's not what it says. It does not say. I love how he augments the fucking shit too. Let me read something and then embellish it. I mean, no, that's not how you do. That's no. If you're going to quote something, you fucking quote it.
Over the last few days, we've seen illegal hawks, we've seen IOUs being issued, we've seen tons and tons of manipulation, and on top of that, to top it all off, we've seen FTX actually issuing a cash replacement. Instead of FTX issuing Ape shares to AMC holders, they've simply supplemented AMC holders with US dollar cash. Freightcoin tweeted saying the broker FTX failed to book Ape shares and instead paid out a cash dividend in US dollars.
Well, FTX is not a United States broker, is it? Are they a stock broker in the United States? FTX? I thought they were a crypto exchange. One that is kind of has come under some fire. Well, they moved into stock trading. I don't know if they're tokenized. I don't know. Whatever. Why would you trade stocks on FTX?
Again, this just goes to show.
This is what I found. Hang on here. Bring this window in. This is what I found. Crypto exchange FTX US open stock trading to users. I don't know. Creep. I'll open stock trading to users in all 50 American states. Great. They acquired a clearing firm, I guess. So I've never heard of it. I don't know anybody who would do that, but they only offer a limited amount of stocks for the U.S. And it said that it was payment for order flow, so no fee, commission free. Anyway, I don't know why anybody would. I don't know.
Not only are they not following strict instructions from Adam Aaron, not only are they legally manipulating the stock, but they're also illegally manipulating the stock for all to see. These shorts, market makers and hedge funds are obviously so desperate they're becoming more and more obvious with their illegal activities, and it will only be a matter of time until they're shut down.
Chuck, this is the question I've been asking for a long time. I've been asking this question for a long time. I don't know. I think it's depends on the grifter. Like, these are independent grifters. Like, they're all in it for themselves. So somebody like Trey, I think he clearly does not believe the crap that he's spewing. I mean, you can tell from his body language. I mean, at least you can get a good indication, I believe, from his body language, that he's, a liar, basically. I mean, for God's sake, he never even disclosed that he sold. I'm still going to look for that screenshot that Atlantis mentioned, but he never disclosed that he sold and made the money he made, and meanwhile he's still saying the squeeze is coming. I mean, that to me is a conflict of interest, at least. But somebody like Frankie Mohammed, he probably is a true believer, but he's just not. He doesn't know anything about the stock market. So when you're trying to actually see what's going on, you might get hundreds of views. You get more views now than you did last year, I can tell you that. But I mean, either way, okay. Either way, it's disingenuous. If somebody like Frankie doesn't know what he's talking about, he's an adult. He should know his limitations. He should know, hey, man, I can't I can't really verify this, so maybe I shouldn't say these things, but he does anyway. That's negligence. In the case of Trey or this clown or Short the VIX or whoever, if they know that what they're saying is nonsense and they say it anyway, that's fraud. So either way, and both of those things, I mean, you know, both of those things are inexcusable. If you don't know what you're talking about and you put out misinformation, it doesn't matter. You put out misinformation. And if you knew it was misinformation and you put it out anyway, then you're a fraudster. So it doesn't really matter to me which one it is because it's false. Okay, so Atlantis is in, join the Discord. Okay, cool. Let me get on there. And I'll bring those in. So Badback says a little of both. Some are so deep that to admit it would mean to face reality. Some are born followers and are prone to scams. Then some are about making money off this hustle. So I guess I was talking about the grifters more than just the rank and file apes because I don't really care. But I'm more interested in the grifters, the people that are pumping this shit on a daily fucking basis. But yeah, I mean, it would certainly destroy the worldview of a lot of people. But I mean, that's, you know, shit. You believe in a fantasy. You believe in something that seemed too good to be true. Well, I mean, you know how that ends usually. Trey is getting paid with 17,000 plus in his super chat each day. Fuck. The same people who believe in the AMC squeeze are the same idiots who think Jerry Springer or Judge Judy is real. I even have some meet Kevin showing his buy around 50, 100,000 worth. Then months later saying he was transferring AMC to Webull when he showed a screenshot of buying on Webull and he had 50K worth only. But is that because AMC's price got cut in half? At its best, negligent. At its worst, criminal. I mean, and there is criminal negligence too. There certainly is criminal negligence too. But see, and I've said this last year as well. Anybody who has the resources to actually bring a litigation against these guys, anybody who has the resources to do that is not stupid enough to listen to them in the first place. So I don't think it'll ever happen. But it should. I mean, I guarantee you, look at this fucking weird, like, mopey looking face. This guy, if he was hit with a cease and desist or, you know, litigation of some kind, a lot of these guys would you know, they would shrivel up and, you know, and probably change their tune. His cost basis was less. Wow, okay. DUI Kevin quit YouTube today. I wonder how long that'll last. These guys quit YouTube more than Lynn has quit smoking. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm just picking on Lynn. But, I mean, seriously. Trey said he was stepping back from YouTube a couple weeks ago. And then AMC started to pump when there was that big short cover rally in the market. And, of course, he's right back there, and he's been streaming so fucking much that his voice has gone out. So, you know, fuck him. That's not true. Nice. Okay, let's see here. Darn it. Oh, shit. I gotta log in. I didn't have it open on this computer, so let's see if I remember the... God, each image containing a lion with closed eyes. Jesus, okay, that's not a lion. What a stupid CAPTCHA. Oh, and only to find out that it was the wrong password. Okay. Do this another way. Oh my God. Oh, I had the wrong email. Let's try that. I have to do lions with closed eyes again. Oh, two-factor. Fuck me. Okay, great. Let's see. They quit YouTube for 24 hours. It sounds about right. Okay. So, also in Discord over there, there's a library channel that has a lot of trading books in PDF form. Of course, they're all public domain stuff. Wink, wink. But that's all there. Some good stuff that you can check out as well if one were to join my Discord. Also, Telegram is where we mainly hang out. Okay, so let me see if I can do this easily here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Raise AMC 150,000. Opening P&L days. Wow. Okay. So there's that. And then another one here.
Got to do, but
oh, okay, that's a video. All right, let me get that here. Okay. Video here real quick. I messed something up here. Seeing it.
Got to do, but I'll tell you what, Trey, I can't fathom 100K share. It seems nuts, and I know you can't tell, but is 1,000 to 2,000 in your opinion as close to an absolute as we can get? I think 1,000 to 2,000 is 100% possible. Definitely. Look what they got to do, but I'll tell you what, Trey, I can't fathom 100K share. It seems nuts, and I know you can't tell, but is 1,000 to 2,000 in your opinion as close to an absolute as we can get? I think 1,000 to 2,000 is 100% possible. Definitely.
Possible.
Look what they got to do, but I'll tell you what, Trey, I can't fathom 100K share. It seems nuts, and I know
of 2021, huh? Wow. Okay. I'm done with Thomas James. Done with him. So where's Lou at these days? And I'll tell you what. Need another monitor here. Apes are going to defiantly lose all their money they've invested in AMC. Ape to prove what? To show us naysayers that they held to zero and accomplished nothing. I mean, and that's what I don't. Zero, moon or zero? Moon or zero? AMC versus Ape, the pointless fight. This whole thing is a pointless fight. before heads up, smile is non-standard. Smile. Non-standard option. Yeah, see, Charlie, here's Charlie's vids. Charlie comes out and he's basically going to talk about the same thing that we talked about with the options, the non-standard options. So I don't care to listen to Charlie talk about it. Wall Street says we lost. What do you think? Matt Coles says. Oh, there's Lou.
What's going on, my silly little motherfuckers? This is Lou's old high school. Relax, I'm not coming back to get vengeance on nobody. Listen, just want to tell you motherfuckers, today I've been posting on the Twitter the price action, basically barcoding, about $3 apart. Total nefariousness. Everybody now understands when I said there was more shares sold in AMC. That's coming out in Ape, because now they gotta keep dropping Ape, which makes Popcorn happy, because every time he drops them, he makes money. But at the same time, that causes a little bit of legality issue, because that means that they kept selling and selling and selling, and we're bigger in AMC than they like to.
That's because his other channel got suspended, Model 3 dude. So he started a new channel that only has 8,000 subscribers now. So I think this is the first time I've watched a video on his new channel. So isn't that funny? He gets suspended for like a week. My channel just gets deleted. You know, no questions asked. That didn't even tell me, didn't even show an example of supposed policy that the channel violated or something. Of course, Lou makes a lot of money for YouTube, probably.
Here, okay, side note. While shit looks bad because of Popcorn and his fucking friends of merry nefarious motherfuckers, we got a situation now. Could be pretty good, don't know yet completely. Spoke to Bill a little while ago. He was checking.
Bill.
Apparently BlackRock got margin called and dumped all their AMC positions.
Oh, there is where she heard it from. BlackRock got margin called and dumped all their positions. Bill,
pretty good.
Bill.
Don't know yet completely. Spoke to Bill a little while ago. He was checking. Apparently BlackRock got margin called and dumped all their AMC positions. You might be scared. Oh no, that means horrible shit. Well, that's how they've been pushing us down. But a bunch of other institutes have cleared all their AMC positions.
Well, according to the filings, BlackRock was long AMC, but, you know, okay.
That means if possible tomorrow, 100-point basis on the interest with Powell. So look at it like this. Who do we need to get tapped in the shoulder in order to cover the hedges that are against us in AMC? Hang tight, motherfuckers. This is a developing story live play. And for the idiot that keeps poking me out there, motherfucker, next week, I'm going to change your life. You're going to love those videos.
Oh, okay. All right. Here's Tony. Yeah, that's my reaction exactly. What? Here's Tony's hat. This is the biggest
team at 22 and Ape cost me.
This fucking guy on the right. Oh my god. Let's see. This is the real catalyst here. That's Stetson.
Basis is 0. Manuel, we all do, man. We all do. Like very soon, I'm checking prices lower every hour. I know, bro. I know. We all do, man.
Manuel, aren't you a avid listener of the gentleman I call Vader? I feel like Emmanuel is.
Oh.
He might be.
You know Manuel?
I don't know if Manuel is serious or not, because he posts the same comment on a bear channel.
A bear channel.
Oh, really?
I just don't know. I don't know if he's legit or not. Just let's see what he answers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious to know what your answer to that, Manuel. Let's see if it's the same guy. Let's see. I'm a professional says if Ape pumps. Hang on. Slow down, you. Chat's really flying by now.
Yeah. So he is a avid listener of one of the biggest AMC haters out there. I don't know if you should put his comment up next time, Massalorian.
Gotcha.
I honestly, I don't know who he's trolling, the other guy or us.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I feel
Manuel, whose side are you on?
I feel like he's trolling AMC holders.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Channel.
Nicely done.
I'm professional says if Ape pumps, I see no reason to not sell Ape but put into AMC since it will be down to accumulate shares because AA will dilute and they will equalize again. Let momentum traders and toots pay for Ape.
Well, hey, at least you know, according to Tony, we're one of the biggest, largest bear channels on YouTube. And remember when he compared me to Darth Vader? Like, what? Okay. Everything has to be about a fucking movie, doesn't it? Scott fucking Allen. That's Teddy Zane. Wow. I got a lot of subscribers based on my Teddy Zane video where I called his ass out on Redbox.
Nothing wrong with that.
Go into it anymore, or is that it?
It's actually a decent theory. Put into absolutely. I think we will see them creep closer together as time goes on.
We got a bunch of Vader's listeners in today. I see a couple more. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the anti-clickbait, anti-hopium AMC Bulls channel.
Anti-clickbait, anti-what?
Anti-hopium AMC Bulls channel. We got a bunch of haters in the chat today.
So it's a black and white. It's either you love it or you hate it. I mean, no clickbait, no hopium, but still members of the cult, I see.
We love you guys. You know, I avidly listen to your leader too. Nothing better for show prep than understanding what the
I'm sure you are.
Say.
Yes, we're big fans.
Well, clearly you don't take anything that we talk about to heart, although so many times, I forget exactly how many because I don't really care. Tony comes over here and agrees with what we're saying. So, whatever. Fair weather, what you call it. See. Model 3 dude's a hater again now. 51 billion? No.
Yeah, we need to know what the other side says.
Huge.
Right. Connectide. What do we think about the 90-day theory on Ape squeezed by 11.17 related to overstock in 2020?
11.17.
Thank you.
Overstock, of course.
Yeah, I haven't watched that video yet. I know they has Tony Connectide. I don't know what the correlation is between overstock and the 90 days for AMC. I think with it, correct me if I'm wrong, but does it not have something to do with the preferred equity and the way that it was listed?
That's 90 days theory?
Yeah. Does it have something to do with that?
I'm not getting into that.
Okay. Am I even on the right track, though, with that? Does it have something to do with the preferred equity part? Okay. Never mind. Let's see.
I'm not getting into any theories.
In your base says.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good. See, I said we said here that it was nonsense. Tony is basically pocket vetoing it, so that means he thinks it's nonsense. So what's the beef, Tony? We agree on pretty much everything. 51 billion FTD, fidelity, glitch. Oh, okay. Tony, the self-proclaimed AMC gatekeeper. Yeah, you guys call him the gatekeeper. I love that.
Tony's comment. He says, "It's theories, just like all other theories."
Yeah, if it's a theory, if it's a theory and it's not backed in fact, I'm out, guys. Do not fucking ask me. I'm not here to talk. I'm not here to validate anybody else's theory. Go ask them. I'm not going to validate anybody else's theory. This is a fact-based channel. I'm not going to waste my time validating other people's theories.
Was there any documentation? If I have a theory,
I'll tell you. If I have a theory, I'll make a video about it. How about that?
Was there any documentation or paperwork with that video? Connectide, did he have anything on the screen besides
of course he did.
You know, some nice spreadsheets and Excel? Let's see. Theory is not a friend of Tony, says Angelina. That's correct. Definitely not. They don't hang. They're not cool.
Whatever happened to Froggy Styles?
All right.
Is
I
he
think
still
Adrian
around?
got the chat under control now. I'm pretty sure. Somebody does. Somebody's got
How
the
does
chat under
Tony
control.
feel about the theory of gravity? That has been proven scientifically. If there is fact-based evidence, I'm all down for it. Yes. I'm not only a finance guy, but I'm also an engineering guy. If you got fact-based evidence, I'm down for it. A theory that you have no basis in fact for, you know, good luck. There's other channels to talk about that stuff. We got better things to do here. We are actually trying to make money on this channel. I'm not here for hopium or clickbait. I'm not here for views, and I'm not here for popularity.
So that all applies to this channel as well. So I don't know what, again, I don't know what the beef is, but
yeah, the views don't matter anymore. But at this pay scale.
At this pay scale, what does that mean?
We're just doing this to pump our stock up.
Tim said,
pump your stock up. Yep.
Fuck your theory. Tim, I agree. Fuck your theories, guys. Reddit, Twitter, all of you guys, fuck the hell off. I don't care. You guys have been wasting people's time for a year. Let's get the people real talk, and they can decide to be in the play or not in the play.
So why, how am I Darth Vader then? Like, I don't understand. Don't understand. Oh, well. Yeah, last video is from 1 month ago. So he gone. He gone. A lot of drama on this channel here. So that kind of sucks that he's gone.
That's it. It's that simple.
Ape Famous, you just joined us. We're just talking about
I guess
options.
that's true. The beef is he cannot control my thoughts. Yeah. No, I haven't played JWS trashing AMC. Let's do that. And then John Wick sniping. Is it this one here? To AMC and Ape Mooners, please exit this channel. Seems like it's probably it. Okay. So I guess this is going to be the next big thing for these guys to do. Is basically, you know, flip-flop and start trashing AMC. And or AMC influencers. But we're the original. We are the original, you know, version of that. Here we go.
All right, what's going on, YouTube? Your boy John Wick Sniping's on fire today, right? I'm coming after all you motherfuckers. It ain't just content creators. I told you it's going to be content creators, and it's going to be the fake ass trolls in the comment section. So I just put out a community post. I'm giving all of the AMC Ape Moon bullshitters a chance to unsub. If you were not subbed, you don't have to watch the content anymore. But clearly I don't have to see your comments if I'm already telling you, see your way out. So I'm trying to politely ask you, please unsub if you were subbed. I don't need you here. I don't want you here. I am trying to build a team and group that is interested in making money, not holding bags. You bag holders, please leave my channel. I want your virus removed from my channel, okay? You guys can go to the moon. You guys can let Adam Aaron rob you blind in a few months. That's fine. I've already sold. I won't be talking about AMC anymore, but I want to actually see my subs go down at this time, because that will show me that there was a lot of shit attached to my account, and I don't want you here on my account. So I'm okay. I will get subs back. I don't have a problem getting subs. That's the easy job. Real people recognize real people. You are not real. You're living in fantasy land. Your minds are probably on the moon without actually ever going to the moon. So again, politely, for now it's polite. Please see your way off of my content. Please unsub from my channel if you were. I shouldn't see comments anymore from you upset at what I say on my content. I've already given you the opportunity. I'm trying to deal with you right now, in the sense of you don't have to watch me anymore, okay? So if you're commenting still on future content, then that means you are an absolute loser and troll somewhere in a foreign country somewhere that gets paid to do it, because there's no need. We're saying it right now. I'm out of AMC. I sold the AMC, the Ape, the whole bullshit is gone. There's no need to watch my content. If you're subbed, there's no need to be subbed anymore. You guys are a virus, and I want that virus to be removed off my channel. That way I can grow my channel with real people, with people that want to make money, okay? With people that are not interested in holding stocks in a corrupted system. But you guys obviously want to do that because I believe that you guys are actually part of the problem. You're not pro AMC. You're being put out there to get everybody to continue to hold retail's money in the same place until it is all gone. You're trying to take all of retail's money. And you trolls that don't ever get on camera, that don't even have pictures on your channel names, that means you're coming from an opposition force. Remember, we live in an
no. That's where I have to put my foot down here, but you know, I don't find it necessary to put my face all over the place on the internet because I'm saying something that's unpopular. I don't want it to come back on me. That doesn't mean that the information is any less credible. So that's a kind of a dumb argument. I'd never understood that. But whatever.
Upside down world right now. So where most people probably think that people coming out and promoting,
yeah, which is exactly why I don't want my face all over the internet.
Hold is a good thing. If you think a little bit, it's typically the opposite. You're getting people to hold a stock because you know you're about to take all of retail's money at some point with that fat fuck Adam Aaron that's gonna fucking dump on your asses, and he's going to take all his money and retire and see you later. So I'm asking nicely now, please remove yourself from my channel. You are no longer welcomed here. If you're an AMC Ape Mooner and you like to go commenting on anti-AMC content, this is your opportunity. You should never have to see me again, and I should never have to see your comment again. If your comment still shows up, then that means you're just there to embarrass yourself, because you are going to just be showing yourself on the real people that are on my channel. They're going to be like, wait, this guy said don't come back. Why are you still here? that's just an embarrassment to yourself. So save yourself from that embarrassment. There's a community post that explains it clearly, okay? You're not welcomed on my channel. I don't want to hear about your fucking bullshit about AMC going to the moon anymore. That's it. This relationship has been broken. We're done. I don't care if my subs go down by thousands. I will rebuild that with real people, with the plan that we have in place. If you are still invested in AMC and you're going to still hold, and you're just holding the stock, you're not really interested in all the narrative, you're just trying to make money, or you're day trading it, you're welcome. You're welcomed on my channel. You're welcome to sub. You're welcome to watch my content if you want to. But I'm talking about the virus that is being put out to influence retail to continue to hold this trash while this guy fucking picks your pocket. So I'm not only dealing with the content creators, but I'm also going to be dealing with these fake ass bots, trolls, and fake viewers that don't even have shares, I'm sure, because you guys are not willing to prove it. You don't have channel pictures. Most of your channels are just been created very recently. So again, I'm going to expose you to the real people. So if you're still coming, because I'm asking you now to leave, okay? John Wick Sniping is out. Peace, bitches.
Okay. Let's here. All right. See if anything new popped up here. Wall Street says we lost. What do you think? Matter? 50 billion synthetics live. Scavenger. Oh, God. Gary Gensler wants to justify shorting our AMC shares. I thought somebody said B. Hayes was out. Did I see that right? Well, I thought I saw that up there, but maybe not. Also, Meet Kevin's gone from YouTube. I'll believe that when I see it. Leaving YouTube 7 hours ago. I mean, I can't say that.
I have a dream. That dream is creating a multi-billion-dollar real estate company. That's billion with a B, not million. The start of that dream begins within the next 2 weeks, when I launch my very own investor presentation, website, and company plan. To those of you who have been loyal supporters, you know this as the Series A launch that's coming up. Also, those of you who are accredited investors will have the opportunity to join at a valuation equal to what I am purchasing shares for in the company. I'm personally going to be investing over $1 million of my own money into this company at the same valuation as other investors can. I may even invest a lot more than that, but I'm tired of people getting ripped off by terrible upfront dilution, and that's not what we're going to do with my company. If we raise $50 million, the company will be worth roughly $50 million. Now, don't sue me, bro. This is not a solicitation for you to invest. However, it is a message to you. I need to get serious about following my dream. I've been too focused on the noise of social media, responding to the haters and fighting with the haters and explaining myself to people. Honestly, I owe no explanation.
Kevin went from being like a real estate, a realtor, who even said, you know, I don't know anything about stocks. If don't ever take advice on stocks from me. And then like a year later, he's like a stock guru. And now whatever. Yeah. Good riddance.
Too. What I've learned is that no matter how much you explain yourself, haters are always going to hate. I've made mistakes and I regret the mistakes I've made. But wasting my time responding to the noise makes no sense. If you respond to somebody who's a monkey and unreasonable, they'll ape back at you and be unreasonable. If you respond to an idiot, they'll talk to you like an idiot. If you respond to a clown, they'll clown you. It's the way it works. Contrast that with talking to wise people who share wisdom with you. Surprise, surprise. And this is why now I need to focus on pursuing my dream and focusing on the wise people around me who say, Kevin, focus on the launch. You're good at real estate. Forget all the other crap. Who cares if somebody
You're
has
good at real estate. You suck at stocks. Wow.
An opinion of you. Focus on what matters. And as a result,
what a clown.
I'm leaving YouTube for the time being. Every day I will still be conducting course member live streams. So if you want my insight into the market, my moves, my fundamental analysis, my thoughts on real estate or the Fed,
buy
just have to be
Tesla.
a course member. I will never let my course members down. And while I'm sorry I may be letting you down if you're not a course member, I'll be back. In the meantime, I'm going to give everyone who's watching this a special coupon code. It's actually the member coupon code. It's Series A member. If you use that when you check out via the link down below, you'll get the absolute best price, and it's the member discount code.
The absolute.
I'm going to close the,
the absolute
code
best
tomorrow
price
on August 26th at midnight. So if you want to join, I'd love to have you.
Jesus
I will be live
Christ.
every day. The market is open, and we can talk in more detail. Course members, well, at least we're also working on this. Course members will likely also have an added benefit if you are a course member and accredited investor with early access to the launch. We'll see. Now, I recommend personally, if you're looking at which course to get, consider the 0 to Millionaire Real Estate Investing course and the Stocks and Psychology of Money course to bundle up. You could always join.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, let me bundle 2 of your fucking courses. God damn. But he's not going to neglect his courses though. Oh yeah. So let's see here. Check out John Wick sniping on Social Blade. So it looks like he lost 50 subscribers today. According to this. I mean, so he actually picked up subscribers. That's a good stunt. I mean, he picked up more subscribers. Higher highs. But what about somebody like, I don't know, Trey? He used to do this a lot. So glad he's going to invest in real estate during the highest interest rates possible. And, just what we need, like more shitty landlords. Scooping up, real estate. Ooh. So since the beginning of the year, Trey has lost 2, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8,000 subs by my count on there. Not that many when you have, 300,000 or whatever, but. Weekly, okay, weekly. And look, it's in the last few weeks since the market's been pumping. It's going up, of course. All right, well, Model 3 dude, you know what this means. You know what this means. We go. Roll another blunt, man. These are good times. Oh. It's funny, it's like kind of looks like the AMC chart. You know, there's a big run up here in June and then it fizzles down and then it kind of has these bumps and then it just kind of trailing off. Makes me smile. Wrench Capital. I'll tell you, I used to harp on Wrench Capital so hard. And now I just don't, you know, he's whatever. He's the same. It's the same Wrench Capital. Oh, yep. That looks like AMC too. Wow. Finance news. Good old Matt Stoner. How in the fuck do they get a grade B? That's ridiculous. Obviously, that's not reviewed by a human. God, they haven't even lost any subscribers either. My God. You need to tuck your tail. You're a woman, but you think you're an alpha male till you're laying on the ground, bleeding like hell. Wow. Begging the cops to take me to jail. Inconsiderate, selfish. When I open your legs, we look at Trey already? Yeah, I think we did. Who's one of the other big new ones? Oh, well, duh. Duh. God, man. Hundreds of subscribers a day. Why does it... Wait a minute. It's obviously not the right channel. What? Did he have to create another channel? Fuck. Gary Gensler resigns. What the fuck? What in the fuck? How about shill talk? Oh my God. Like, I used to ride his ass too, but what's the point? B, grade B, right? This guy could potentially be making $33,000 a year on YouTube earnings. So fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. Damn. Lottery stocks. Also, let's do this. And for the final, because this never gets old, Matt Cole's super chats, and it literally never gets old to look at. Trey got into the booger sugar. Matt Stoner's a joke. They're all a joke. I mean, seriously, they are all a joke. It's so ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous at this point. Here's Matt Cole's super chat. $572,443 super chat revenue. Yesterday's revenue, $102. Last 7 days, $788. So he's making about $100 a day on Super Chats. Look at this. Actually, on Monday, he made $300. 417. Wow. Look at that. Damn. Who else we got? Andrew No Money's made 54 grand in Super Chats. Not lately. What about Jackie? Just under 3 grand. Trey Trades has 388,000 subscribers. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Join my Telegram group and or Discord. They're in the description. All of that stuff is much appreciated. Trey Trades, 137 in Super Chat. I mean, think about this. Even Trey made 137,000 on Super Chat. He made $877 yesterday. I mean, since he supposedly is stepping back from YouTube, I mean, look at some of these days. He made over 3 grand on the 10th. Now, what did AMC do on the 10th? I want to see. Gotta find the right day. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course, it was this lovely day right here. The green one. Mm-hmm. What about on August 5th? Can we go back that far? Only the last 30 days. God damn it. It's a conspiracy. Crime. It's crime. What about on the 11th? Only $959? Well, that's fucked up. How about the 12th? I mean, that's pretty big range. I wish we could go back further, but still $877. I mean, that's as much as some people make in a week with their jobs. Yeah. Man, that's wild, isn't it? I had no idea he was making this much on Super Chat. Still, why would anybody give this motherfucker Super Chat? Why would anybody give Trey's Trades a Super Chat? He's made $5,400 in the last 7 days. So like two to three times what, an average, I guess, middle of the road worker makes in a month, he made in 7 days. And no, I'm not jealous. I have a job, so I don't need to make money on YouTube. But I'll take any motherfucker's money if they're giving it away. AMC shares outstanding 1.03 Vanguard. Yeah, we've already been over that. Forbes calling for Gary to resign. There has been no margin calls due to COVID exemption. We've all been screaming margin call, yet nobody understood that everyone was exempt from margin calls due to the exemption. The exemption ends September 5th. Goddamn catalyst to me. Then margin calls open up. 50 million to 50 billion will come quick. There you go. September 1st, margin call exemption is lifted. Casey Shaw. Yeah, another idiot. What a discovery. Yeah, we saw that too. Why is this an interesting development? 139 million in 3 days of trading? Yeah, okay. Apparently you don't understand how much capital Wall Street has. Okay, well, let's see. There's a lot of people in the chat today, so I'm not even going to try to remember all of them. But hey, guys, thank you for being here. No margin call exemption for COVID. Yeah, that's stupid. I have no idea where they got that from, but that's pretty dumb. All right. Have a good one. I'll see you guys on Sunday for the futures, probably. Not before that, I'm not sure. There's a lot going on this weekend, so we'll see. But in any case, I'll see you over in the chat. Yeah, that's it. So have a good one. Good night.